Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Chev, and before this video starts, I just wanted to go and point out that this video was made before we hit the 2 million subscriber mark. At the moment that, I'm recording this, I'm in the middle of working on the 2 million subscriber video. Figured I would upload this one first because I talked about, nearly hitting 2 million subscribers in this one, and I know people would be kind of, confused if I uploaded this after the 2 million subscribers video. So, just thank you guys so much. Be on the lookout for the 2 million subscriber video tomorrow, and I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Jeb, guys. Later. I was surprised with that card. There have been a lot of instances where certain sporting events, whether it's, football, basketball, boxing, just all sports events, where sometimes these events get so hyped up that they're just, not able to live up to the hype whatsoever. Now, to be fair, a lot of the time, these events are so hyped up that, it's just basically impossible to actually live up to it. It could be a great event, but it would actually be viewed as a bad event if it doesn't meet those expectations. It's very rare when these kinds of hyped up events actually meet expectations. Well, at least this time around, I don't usually have that high of expectations. But UFC 202 just happened, and that was fucking good. Main event, I expected, to end within the first 2 rounds, whether it's, Diaz winning or McGregor winning. End up going the full 5 round, ends up coming down to a really close decision. McGregor wins by a majority decision. One of the judges called it a tie. By the end of the whole thing, I didn't know how to fuck to score that shit. I was watching, I was even talking about it on Twitter and everything. I don't know what the fuck. The fight was so difficult to score, and it's not like I was sitting there being able to, count punches or whatever. I was just trying to look like, all right, who landed more punches, who had more control, who's doing more damage, any knockdowns, any takedowns, all that shit. Just a common shit like, okay, who's winning this fight? Why does this guy keep trying to knife people, man? He could have shot me right there, and because he wanted to sprint in like a fucking idiot, he died. Shoot somebody! Your name is Shoot 'em Shane, and you're stabbing people. Should rename himself to Stab 'em Steve. Fight was extremely good. Went down to the scorecard. I did not expect it. I honestly did not expect this fight to go the full 5 rounds. And if it did go the full 5 rounds, it probably wasn't going to be that exciting. But these two dudes just sat there and beat the shit out of each other for 25 minutes. For our entertainment, this is fucked up, man. Now, a lot of people like to ask me about, my MMA background. And I've talked about it before, multiple times. I'm more of a jiu-jitsu guy. I'm not that great at striking. My boxing is below average, probably. Some kicks here and there, but it's mainly just little boxing shit as far as the things that I was, quote, taught. But I'm mainly a grappler. People were asking oh, Jed, did you have any amateur fights and all that other shit? And no, I never went that deep into the whole thing. But I told the story about how I got into this fight in high school, and that fight in high school is what made me go and do jiu-jitsu, because in that fight in high school, I feel like if I had known, what to do, this guy wouldn't have been able to do what he did to me. He basically grabbed me by my throat and pushed me into a table and held me there and shit. After that whole situation, on top of the fact that, I wanted to beat his ass, I'm not a very violent guy as far as hitting other people. I'm just not really into that. I decided to go into jiu-jitsu with a friend, did it for a couple years, got to the blue belt, and then, just stopped after that. Gracie Jiu-Jitsu under Ricardo Almeida. Had a couple UFC fighters that were, obviously in the sport at the time, those years ago. But some people like to say shit oh, Jeff stopped doing it because he can't fight or whatever, and it's yeah, I'm not that great of a fighter. I'm really not. Some people are oh, dude, you should go and fight Sensei, and I'm dude, first of all, Sensei is way bigger than me. Second of all, Sensei would beat the ever-living shit out of me. I don't know how good, his grappling is as far as that, but I know with his last fight, he KO'd the dude. I've never choked anyone unconscious. I've done a lot of sparring sessions and, making people tap and stuff, but I've never choked anybody unconscious and never knocked anybody out unconscious. But see, I'm probably gonna be called an idiot for this, but I have been choked unconscious before. Maybe twice. I don't really know about the second time. Okay, it's weird to explain it like that, but if you've ever been choked out before, you understand what I'm saying. Because, when you get choked out, you don't really... Other people start telling you, what happened. You remember starting to get choked, but, after that, it's just kind of, blank. I'm sure being knocked out is kind of, a different sensation. One time I was sparring with my friend, and, he ended up getting a choke on me, and I thought I could get out of this choke, and it was extremely tight and everything. I was running out of breath, but you know what? Fuck it, man. We went hard, which, you're not supposed to really do in sparring sessions because, you can get injured and all that other shit. You're supposed to kind of just, go through the motion. Practice, go hard if you want, but obviously, if you're getting caught in a choke or something like that, and you can't escape, you should probably fucking tap. Or if you get hurt in sparring, rocked or something, let them know that you got rocked and, don't let them knock you unconscious. It's just fucking stupid. It's counterproductive and you don't learn shit. My dumbass, at that time, I was oh yeah, I could get out of this choke, and, before I knew it, I was in the choke, and then, the next time I realized, what was going on, I had a massive headache. He told me that he choked me out, and it's just okay, well, fuck it. I didn't notice shit. It's weird. I'm sure a lot of you guys have never been, choked unconscious, or if you have, I'm sure you can, relate to that. Being choked unconscious is, one of the weirdest things that has ever happened to me in my life. I technically did it to myself because I'm just fucking stupid. I thought I was getting out of the choke, and then before I knew it, he told me I got choked out. I thought I got out of it because, when I woke up, I, rolled. I don't know, sometimes when you're just, fighting with people, a lot of it is a blur. I don't know what a lot of you guys are into. I've heard some, pretty crazy BDSM type stories and shit. I don't know if you're into that or even know what it is. If you don't know what it is, it's fine. Just don't. just leave it.
Yeah, if I won this game, you have to 1v1 me.
Every time people ask about 1v1s now, I don't know. I just remember how fucking bad I felt after crushing like 2 of the people. I know some people said that they were like randoms or whatever, and I beat them because they weren't good at the game or they didn't play the game that much and all this other shit. It's like, clearly I'm not the best 1v1er in the world or some shit. I was expecting to get my ass beat. I mean, eventually I would face somebody that would, you know, beat the shit out of me. It's just, I genuinely felt bad after beating 2 of the subscribers. It feels so fucking bad. It doesn't feel good at all. Like, maybe if I face a subscriber that wasn't a really nice person and they like talked a bunch of shit and they were actually good at the game and then I beat them, I wouldn't feel bad. Like, there's no way I can tell until I actually face them, and then, you know, by that time it's too late either way. I don't want to face this guy and then crush him 20-3 like the other guys, and then it's just like, oh well, I look like an asshole. I know a lot of you guys like really enjoyed that 1v1 video and they said that I should do it more. That just feels so fucking bad. Like, I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section. You know what? I'm gonna do it the way that everybody else is starting to do it. I've seen Apex do this one time. A lot of times, everybody, actually, every YouTuber does it. This is probably why everybody gets 100,000 likes. If this video gets 50,000 likes, I will do another 1v1 video. I never ask for likes. I have it down in the description. Leave a like if you enjoyed, but I legit never say shit in my videos because it makes me feel bad, alright? I'm too nice. If this video hits 50,000 likes, I will make an entire video exclusively dedicated to the 1v1s. Not just 2 1v1s in there. The whole video will be me 1v1ing people. One after another. Win or lose, I will play them. No matter their name, I will pick at random. 50,000 likes and I'll do it. We're really close to 2 million subscribers. We're gonna hit it very, very soon. And when that happens, the 2 million video is gonna go up. I'm gonna wait for the comment that says, wow, Jev, you changed. Asking for likes, how horrible of you. 2 million subscribers really went to your head, Jev. Unsub.